And gentlemen, we are back. We are back into it. This is the knife round, and we saw a complete collapse. Um, Honestly, just a complete collapse of HRT. Excuse me, I'm brain farting here. But yeah, it was just truly an unfortunate turn of events for
It was.
HRT and for MCS. I mean, you're just absolutely loving everything about that, aren't you? Able
Yeah,
to take their map
that is
pick.
great. Yeah, yeah, they have to be super happy about it. 3-9 split on the first one. They were able to come back from 3 all the way to 13, and out of the entire time of that, HRT only got one. One round is all they got to get to 10. So they got the double digits. But yeah, ultimately a 13-10, a fantastic first round, first game for MCS. I mean, they've got to be super happy about that, especially with Scorchy pulling a three-piece out right there at the very end with the op and just making that happen. Super excited for it. And I'll be excited to see what happens here. This is Ancient. This is going to be their pick. I'll be excited to see what they're able to do. And we're going to find out very soon as we're going to be going straight into, looks like, the first round here and finding out, is MCS going to be able to do it? Or are we going to be seeing the reverse of that and seeing HRT to take the second game?
Yeah, and you're definitely, if you're MCS Gaming, we got a little bit of a technical pause, it looks like, but if you're MCS Gaming, right, you're feeling really, really good after after that last map, right? It was your opponent's map pick, like you said, and to make a comeback like that is just insane. And you're going into this map with momentum. It's a map pick. It's your map pick, right? It's the map pick you felt comfortable playing HRT on, right? So you've got momentum, and you've got comfort on your side. You're feeling really good going into this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, again, you gotta have that ability to keep the mental game strong. Because I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of times, if you were sitting at a 3-9, you're probably thinking it's over. But these teams realize that things happen, and Mirage is awful for the CT side. They just is. Too many times does that happen. And to be able to have great CT and then switch over, and then also have a great T side is very rare at this point. And I mean, we'll see how it's going to go, especially with Ancient. At least this one's going to be a little bit more balanced in that nature, to where you can have a good CT sides and switch over and also have good T sides, or the reverse of that, of switching from T to CT and be able to continue to grab rounds. Still a little bit slower, but it's not nearly as bad as Mirage, at least from what it seems.
Yeah, and this is a map that has shifted ever since CS2 came out. I don't know if you remember Ancient and CS:GO, but like when Ancient originally came out, it was like, and this is match round 15, right? So 15 rounds and a half. It was
Yeah.
like 12-3 CT sided. I mean, Ancient was insanely CT sided. Now it has undergone a lot
Yeah.
of tweaks since then, and now that CS2 is out and Peeker's Advantage has the buff that it does, I would honestly argue that this map is T sided.
Yeah, I would say so. I'd probably say maybe like a 60-40 on that one. Like 60% on the T, 40 on CT. Like, it's still strong, and it's not nearly as bad. But, there's still, again, like I said, the Peaker's Advantage that really does help. And look at those. All the barrels just going straight for Burglar. A little bit of a unfortunate set of events. Now, Rage Quit. We'll see what's going to happen here. We do got the dualies out. Serendipity. Going to go ahead and grab one. Breezy for another one. And, oh, here we go. Snuff bringing it back out. So that's going to be for 2. And all that's left, we have 1. We have Aaron, which, well, I say only 1, but making things happen. 2 kills right off the rip. Got to go for the defuse, but there's still both of them still left alive. And, well, Aaron will go down. Classic 2-1 spread, and just waiting for that to happen. Because, again, had to make a move somewhere.
Yeah, 100%. Now this is interesting. I don't know what it is, if they have taken, like if they've changed their names or if it's just a HUD thing, but people's names have changed.
Yeah, I see that.
So it is gonna be this cast definitely gonna be a little interesting. I'm gonna see if I can fix that in the meantime. But yeah, a good start by MCS Gaming, a very solid start, and round reset. We are not playing, apparently, which is honestly perfect, right? That gives me time to work on my HUD. So if you want to tell a story or something like that, I'm sure everybody would love to listen.
Absolutely. I mean, at this point, we're seeing what's possible here. Even though we had the round reset, MC definitely being that their map pick, they should be showing us a little bit more for that, abilities to pull out the round, be able to do what they need to do here and pull this out in 2-0. It's a possibility. Again, this is their map pick. You would think that they have a strategy here, which, is it going to be just their defaults? Maybe not. I mean, we saw their T side on Mirage so far, and it's not bad. And so I think if they start on the T side now and they have all that ready to go for themselves, I think that'll be great. Now, will that change up a little bit? We'll see. But ultimately, I think if they're going to be picking the game, we should be seeing some sort of possibility that they should be able to take it home. Now, HRT, on the other hand, had a great showing right off the rip and worked really well together. And they still worked really well together on Mirage. Things seem to have fallen apart for some reason, and for whatever those may be. Again, we'll see about that. But as of now, it looks like we're going to be rolling into round number 2 again. Now that we got a little bit of reset, could have been some technical difficulties, and that's okay. So now we're going to go ahead and roll straight into it, where we have a full run headed over to the B site, except for all but one, just to make some noise. Now, it looks like that noise is going to be falling on deaf ears, as nobody's falling for it whatsoever.
Yeah, and this is interesting, right? Like you said, it is just noise, but once he's spotted out, right, HRT is kind of forced to respond to this pressure, and they take him down. Yep. Honestly, that's interesting. If the rest of the pistols are able to chime in a little bit, but no, it doesn't look like they are. This still could get interesting, right? The Eagles hit some shots, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that, and yeah, Aaron goes down.
Nope.
So does Angel Gun, and yeah. A quick and easy round win for MCS Gaming.
Yep, so they're starting out on their best foot forward, starting out on the T side. Got the pistol, got the subsequent round after that, and now it's time to see if HRT can make a comeback here to go ahead and change things up just a little bit. But again, let's wait and see if that's possible here. They're going to go straight through mid, going to go ahead and go as fast as possible, get those MP9s ready. If they're going to meet them straight through, they're going to watch it here through the fire. And Angel's actually going to make the connection, is able to get it just perfectly. Going to go ahead and throw their own smoke and go ahead and halt the approaches, potentially for just a little bit.
Down goes Ogura as well. We've got a 2-man advantage for HRT and Adderall. They played this round exceptionally well. A little bit of a mistake, right? That first pick that we saw, the MP9 went and lurked or went up close to the fire, and Oxarka was caught looking at the sky with util out. And so a little bit of a mistake, a misplay by Oxarka for sure, but one that he most likely will not make again. Now Scorchy here to hold on to this space. Spots one out, but is spotted himself as well. We'll see where this round leads. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be a very difficult try. Down goes Raven, and Scorchy, ready for that peek, actually spots it out on the re-peek. And oh no, Serendipity let it slip. And now we've got an even game. We've got 2 kills right back. Raven, that's not Raven, that's Rage Quitted, excuse me. There we go, Angel Gun is who it is. The names are throwing me off a little bit, but there we go. Jay Breezy has got a nice kill, and that turnaround was sick. Absolutely disgusting. What was that?
Apparently that was a good time, because they're going to go ahead and get their 3rd round on the board. So at that point, they're feeling a lot better. They're going to go ahead and put them back down to pistols, except for one. We might see some small buy-ups here, and we got some better pistols, got a nade coming in, and that's okay. We just have to wait and see how that's going to come into effect. But as of now, MCS is really just putting themselves in a great position to be able to switch sides. And even if they are or are not as good as we saw previously in Mirage, that should be enough if they can get some of these early rounds to really put them in a good position.
Yeah, 100%. And they've completely taken over the A bomb site. That's a nice kill. Oxarka is extremely low after that exchange, 37 HP. This could be interesting. pistol's extremely low, but yeah, it's being dealt with pretty handily. The bomb is down. Down goes Burglar. And down goes Angel Gun. On fire now, MCS Gaming off to a roaring start.
Yeah, fantastic. They didn't make any waste of time on that one. Go ahead and get all the kills. Clean it up. And now we get to get the buy-ups coming back in. And now they're going to be able to try and do this one more time. So HRT definitely need to pull it out here because as we've seen with our first game, if you don't pick it up here, it can quickly spiral out of control.
100%, right? But, you know, not over till the fat lady sings, right? You know, it could. And yeah, and look at that. Raven has hit some nice shots as well. That's massive for HRT and Adderall this game. Bomb plant going down, but the spam is good on Ogura. Bomb will not be planted. It's a 2v4 situation. And what I was going to say, where I was going with that fat lady reference, is that we did see it get off to a roaring start, but hold on!
Oh.
Hold on! I'm yapping!
Scorchy
is tapping!
You do it again?
Oh my god!
Oh. 4 kills again. He did the exact same thing on Mirage, and he's done it again to secure them around.
And here
What
I
is
am,
this man drinking?
Here I am trying to tell a story, trying to make my reference and make sense, and Scorchy's like, shut up, let me clutch this round. Like, what was that? That was gross, man.
He said, let me just put them back on pistols and let's do this again.
I know, and that is devastating. That is devastating. That's a round you should win. That is a nice shot onto Scorchy. A little bit of karma, a little bit of revenge for what he just did to their economy. The MP9, once again, we're just getting caught out, but yeah, no kill. Extremely low. Jay Breezy. Oh my gosh, and the pistols are getting kills again.
Yep, you never know, and we're so low as of this point. Oh, it's not going too good. Raven with the shoddy of all things. Yeah, they're gonna have to. Well, never mind. As I said, they're gonna have to do something here, but no, that's just gonna be the most eco round possible, the scrappiest buy that they just made that happen with.
I'm absolutely dying at what Raven just did. I mean, that is the most CS2 thing that I have ever seen since CS2 has come out. I mean, that was insane. That was insane.
I love any time that there's a shoddy on the field and it works. I mean, that's just it's always fantastic. I mean, it's terrible for the person it happens to, but it's always a fantastic thing to see.
Yeah, 100%. Nice mid control, nice mid fight. We've got a 2-for-1 trade for MCS Gaming, and Oxarka has a lot of pace into Red Room. Now, we do have somebody here to reclaim it. Sylv is what I see, but that's not who that is. Aaron able to get a kill towards the site, and yeah, ringing out with another one as well. Man advantage for HRT. Oxarka taking a duel. Trying to win this fight. This is a big fight, right? But Oxarka actually just thinks better of it, not even going to give him the time of day, and just goes away. Gonna link up with his teammate Ogura, and they're gonna try and hit this B bomb site together. Aaron has elected to go into cave. That's where they want to play this spot from. That's where they think they have the best chances to hold this site. We've re-cleared mid. We know that Oxarka has left this position now. And here we go, the two teammates linked. They start to walk up ramp. That is spotted, so the rotate will come in. MCS Gaming have control of the site. Bomb will go down here in a short moment. Is that Molotov not burning? No, it's not. It missed. A good peek, a good swing, serendipity. That's the name that I was looking for. Kills going crazy. And yeah, that's a nice shot onto Ogura, and HRT find a second round. There we go. That is more like it.
Yep, looking good. They finally able to bring back another round. And it's going to be great for them. I mean, that's the second round. They definitely will needed it. And they're slowly making their way back up, but we'll see if that changes at all. The money is, I mean, it's okay right now. I mean, their play is basically just try it again, it looks like. 4 out of 5 buying in. And just because, well, maybe not. Okay, last second, Galil coming in. But they gotta really they gotta quit right there on that mid push. They're getting a lot of meet and greets there in just that pixel peak, but they've got to be able to make the motion and to be able to move forward with it. And sure, I know they're trying to get those early picks, but it just does not seem to be working out in their favor.
And the one time that they had that mid fight that did work in their favor, right? It was because it was a mid split. That's a nice find on the air end though. Very, very nice find. Angel Gun with a quick response in cave as an assist as well. Angel Gun gonna peek, doubles up, but immediately traded by Snufafu. Jay Breezy takes down Burglar. That's huge. Man advantage for MCS Gaming as well, but not a health advantage. All 3 players extremely low. This is a world of opportunity for HRT, but I don't know if they know how low these players are. This might just be unconfirmed damage.
Yeah, and as of right now, the B side is completely open. Now, don't get me wrong, the rotation could come very quickly, but if they want to go ahead and make this happen, they have 30 seconds left. They're going to go ahead and throw the molly, go ahead and get onto the site, throwing every piece of util they possibly can, except for one. They still have a flash in their back pocket, so once they know where they are, they should be able to use that for one final push. We'll see if that's going to be possible as they're going to go ahead and rotate through here. 1 rifle, 1 sniper. They can't see anything, nothing at all. They're telling us even they're shaking their head. Nope, can't see anything.
Ooh!
Going to go ahead and spray. The nades are going to be rough. Okay, they're still in this, a little bit extra damage. But we'll see what's going to happen as we pop the corner here. And they both go down almost simultaneously. And they both get deleted, and the health is still just so low for them. But that's a round that they absolutely needed to go ahead and bring this back and change the pace of it. We will still see HRT be able to buy up here and have plenty of weapons and utils to work within their favor. But that was definitely a great reset for them to kind of, keep them humble.
100%, and that's exactly what I was gonna say, right? That's basically MCS Gaming saying, "Hey, we let you get a couple of rounds, but not for long, right? You're down and out now. We're back to our winning ways," and they just explode onto the A bomb site. This is lovely stuff from them as well. Molotov burning the feet of Burglar, and Angel Gun out of the round as well. This might just have to be a save. Yeah, down goes Serendipity. I don't even think you attempt to go for this, Raven. Misses the shot. They know the op is in play now. This is scary. You need to get out of here.
Yeah, they definitely need to see if they can keep those weapons. They're going to go ahead and get one, which is going to be great, but they are on the way out of here. Now, will they be hungry? We might be able to still take down Aaron here, but again, let's just not be too hungry. We're seeing both players roll up again if they punch us at the exact same time. But we're going to see Jay Breezy just going to go ahead and get that one and call it good. The round is over, but we still have Raven with the sniper still in play. And they're just not going to be able to get to him in time. So living to see another day, but for the team, they don't really have a whole lot to work with here.
No, not at all. It's just not a good round. And MCS Gaming, right? HRT, there's 3 rounds left in the half. HRT could win them all, and MCS Gaming would still win the half, right? And that's pretty dang good. But again, this is I consider this a T-sided map right now. So kind of what I would expect. But they're definitely on pace to take more than just the 7 rounds. And it looks like with that opening pick, that might be what we get. Serendipity here with a deagle. The spam comes through. Ogura. That's a nice little transfer to find 2. Gonna switch to the deagle. Spots 1 more out. That's the op. We're actually gonna go chasing that, and we're not gonna find it. Raven gets away safely. Trying to hit some pop shots as they fall away. Angel Gun gets 1. Able to pick up an AK as well. And this is all a ruse. I don't think Angel Gun can even attempt to go for this. There's no kit.
No.
There's not a lot of time, yeah, so just get this AK out of here, but I don't think she's going to be allowed to, no.
Nope.
Stufafu takes down Angel Gun, and it's just Raven with this op, and Raven might not even be allowed to get out with this, but yeah, that's a nice shot, and I think that will solidify their escape.
Yeah, I think they just need to, not go for Raven. I mean, as much as, you could get the last one, and that's totally fine. But at the same time, let's just keep, if there's one person with one weapon, even though it is an opper with a, sure. But the risk, I don't think, is worth it. And plus, Raven being basically the highest rated player in here, I think is just not worth going for. Just let them live. Take the rest of the team out again next round. And if you can take Raven out, great. But when it's the last alive, just don't be too hungry for it.
No, 100%. But, I kind of don't mind what they did, right? They are extremely rich right now. They've got plenty of money for the rest of the half. So I don't hate sending it after and trying to go after that. And that's a huge win on the mid fight. We see some success there. And, yeah, it comes from that split, right? We talked about that earlier. We talked about how they were not finding success just going straight out mid. However, they were finding round wins when they split mid. And that's exactly what they did there. And it leads to some great success. 3 players left alive for HRT and Adderall. 1 player on A. It's Raven on an island. Now the stronger bomb site is the one that's going to be hit. Serendipity has got 1, but immediately traded back. And it's a 2v3, but the 2 is completely split up. And Aaron is being closed in on.
Yep, closed in on, and also coming from the rear, which it may be seen. Snuffs out Raven entirely, and now it's left up to Aaron to make this happen, putting the bomb in a pretty defendable spot as of right now, but Snuff is just going to go ahead and grab the 3rd and final kill needed, and just go ahead and clean the round. As much as the... this is basically a rinse and repeat just on Ancient, and in reverse order. MCS starting out super strong first, and this is 9-2 already. And sure, we have, a couple more rounds left to go, and we still need to switch sides, but we'll see if HRT can do the exact same thing, which is a little bit of a hard ass to continuously repeat the same thing, and see if it's possible to come back from this.
Yeah, no, it definitely, as we saw last game, there is some hope. There is always some hope. But it is just domination by MCS Gaming right now. Complete domination. And Zarka has got one. Ogura does go down towards mid. We've been given a 3v3 turned 3v2. 2 remaining players here. Bomb is going to go down. There's a lot to be found. Oh my gosh, tons of spam damage. Scorchy has been heard.
Ooh.
Good nade.
Ooh, that's going to hurt.
Heads, that's huge. We know where Angel Gun is, though. It's Scorchy in a 1v3, but we know not to count him out. Definitely cannot count him out of these rounds. We've just seen way too many situations, and he's got one shot. No. He didn't even hit the shot in front of him. He hit the player at the back of the site. Oh, man.
Well, we see an exact replica, 9-3. Currently happening. Now, the ultimate thing is here. The ultimate thing is, can HRT do the exact same round again? Can they make it a perfect rendition of Mirage and rinse and repeat it and bring it back to victory? Because if not, this is going to be a very, very important round here for this pistol to make that happen. Because if they don't, we're sitting at potentially 11, maybe. But they could force up, which they could, but it's going to be rough if they don't get this pistol. They're really going to have to get this and get it strong. They're going to go ahead and open it up first. Scorchy's going to go down, and now it's time for the retake for the rest of the team.
Yeah, definitely. It's man disadvantage. It all starts with this Jay Breezy kill, which does come to fruition. That is a major part of this retake. Spam does come through the smoke. The last 4 remaining T's, all playing within close proximity of each other. The kills are coming through. Angel Gun has got 2, does go down. Oxarka's got 2 guns and 2 kills to his name. Serendipity taking down Jay Breezy. Aaron, hello? There we go. No volume. That's a little interesting. But yeah, we've got 4, and again, an exact replica of what we saw last game. We continue the pattern.
Yep, and so we'll see, as I'm sure this round will not have anything crazy for MCS, but next round will be the very interesting round to see if they can change the momentum of this, because we'll see them probably hit 5 for HRT, and that's going to be okay, unless they do some crazy stuff. We could see some crazy dings, and it's a possibility, maybe not. He's going to get a couple shots off, and that's going to be it. Aaron's going to go ahead and take him down, but they're going to go ahead and get that bomb planted and get it out as quickly as possible to get this round over with. Down to 2. Oh, nice.
It's pretty nice.
And a recovery.
Oh!
Oh.
Okay, we're cheating. Cool. All right. I did not know cheating was allowed in the chicken coop. Whoa! Hold on a second. No, I
Breezy
mean,
coming from the rear.
There's not enough time. It's definitely going to have to be a save, but the damage dealt this round is... I mean, just amazing, honestly. Like you've gotten an insane amount of kills, and Jay Breezy does eventually go down, so 2 players will be allowed to get out of here. Yeah, Ancient Bomb is crazy, but not that crazy, right? Yeah, Big Worm lives with 40 HP.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was a little worried. Ancient and Inferno always scare me, but the damage done on that round is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
You couldn't ask for anything better for that one. I mean, if you're going to go into a pistol... Getting, 1 or 2 is great. 3, fantastic. So they're going to be able to buy up. They have the extra cash from the extra kills. And so this will give them a good chance to have a good time. Now, Scorchy, being able to get that extra cash, he's going to hold off a little bit on himself to hold some of that extra cash for later. But now it's their chance to take what they can, try to get up here straight away. They're going to have a 1-to-1 trade. And ultimately, let's see what Scorchy can do here. Going to go ahead and spray through. I don't think any of those shots really hit. Gotta watch out for the nade, which does a lot of damage. And everything keeps being thrown.
Yeah.
Oh, but wait. The nade. Come to save the day. Raven gets taken down out of that.
That's absolutely massive. And yeah, I mean, what, like, util. Like, just one after the other. Things just being thrown from both sides was definitely interesting to watch. That was funny.
But I mean, he stood there way too long, though. He stood there, it's like one, another, and another, and another. It's like, hey, guys, could you throw a nade to stop this? Another one. It's like, dude, you got to move.
Dude, get out.
Yeah, it's like his 5th util in, and here comes the nade.
Yeah. But we do have a man advantage for MCS Gaming. They'll be happy with that. There you go. There's the map if you guys don't know what Ancient looks like on the map. Accidental control button, but hey. Is what it is. Yes, control is my map button when I'm spectating. I have default keybinds. I'm not a nerd. I don't change those things. Well, they found some space. This honestly isn't bad, right? They should be able to get the bomb plant down. I don't think Scorchy is going to be able to stop anything. 3 fake plants. Oh, Scorchy might actually be able to stop something. Doesn't stop the plant, but gets 2 kills. That's definitely nice. It spots the last one out cave, and Scorchy has done it again.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Makes it happen. I mean, he had the rest of the team to be here to help out, but you know what? Scorchy's just going to be the one to do that. Just our clutch man here for the team, and just to be able to make MCS just work a little bit less for the team, just him having a good time. But we have now officially made it to double digits. It's changed pace a little bit, and even though there's 2 rounds in a row for HRT, that 14th round was not the best for them, as they got deleted out mostly on a pistol round. And so now, with the good money, good buys, everything yet again for MCS, everything's looking good for them. This is going to be a good round for them, because being just the pistols with 1 AK. Oh no!
My
what?
Word. Util Central.
Oh
Jay
wow!
Breezy finding more as well. I mean, this round was over before it even began. It's 2v4
right
now.
And sure, it's pistols, right? And you think, oh, well, that's okay. But that's not the reason.
No,
but,
it's not. Not at all. Not at all. This is still a scary round. It's 2v3, right? MCS Gaming, they had a great opener, but they lost a lot. They lost a lot going for that. They lost Jay Breezy and Ogura in that exchange. So still a chance for HRT and Adderall to make something of this round. Xarka needs to be careful. This is a spammable spot, but Angel Gun thinks better of it. Doesn't want to give their position away. Smart thinking. The crawl into cave. I mean, surely this is being like, surely Oxarka knows that this is an opening. Like, this is something that can happen, right? Yeah, he's jiggling back and forth, and as the kill comes through,
now.
yeah, now he's dead.
Ooh.
Knows for sure. That's nice from Scorchy, though. One more to find. It's Angel Gun 1v2. Angel Gun flashed off of the position, gonna try and get the ball, but Scorchy just can't miss. He just can't miss.
Nope, he just makes these rounds happen. And so far, I mean, that's what, 4 or 5 rounds just because of him ending the round. So as he does it again, he puts them on 11. And as of now, seeing as this is their pick, and they're definitely doing a lot better on the CT side. So they definitely, Ancient is definitely a formidable map for them to where they're good on T side and CT. And they're going to look to do it again, as it's a bit of a scrappy buy for HRT. They have the weapons. They have the Kevlar, but they don't really have much to work with Utah-wise. So they got to make that really count, and I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do that. They've got to get some of those recoveries if they can. All right, yeah. Scorch, he's looking for that info. He wants it. He's waiting. Now, he may go down. But looks like we're coming around. We got the recovery coming in for the team. We have a couple teammates showing up. Able to get one. They know his position. Gets 2. Bounces back. Is he going to get the 3rd? No, but that's 2 for 1. So I think he's done a very good job for himself. 3 versus 3. The team is working their way over, although not quite sure. I mean, just in case, there's no bomb plan, so they can't be for sure. But Serendipity's going to go ahead and grab one more, and it's 2-3.
Yeah, and here comes the rotate, right? HRT just waiting on their 3rd player to get here to put the bomb down. Now, this could get interesting. Are they reverse clearing? Yeah, they are. They're going to be reverse clearing Temple. So this is interesting, right? This could get really interesting. And yeah, no, never expecting this backstab Jay Breezy. But oh my God, how has that happened? Holy crap. That got scary there for a minute, but HRT do put it away.
Yep, they do indeed, and that's okay. You know, they got to get some rounds. Still got plenty of money to work with for the most part. We'll see if there's going to be sharing is caring here. Gora, definitely not doing the best of the money department, but we'll see if they're just going to go ahead and, you know, kind of half buy eco it, which it looks like that's what they're going to do. They have the cash to buy it for this round, but they're going to go ahead and call this as a normal round and just kind of go down a little bit, see what they can get. They got the hand cannon ready to go. And we'll see if the SMGs make a play, which they do. Snuff able to grab both and just deleting heads, so they're going to be able to get some recoveries for those weapons. No. Okay, Angel refrags it, though, but that's okay. That's just an SMG that gets deleted. They still got the rifles that could be grabbed. We'll see what's going to happen here.
Oh, my God, in 3 HP with a bomb plant, there is no chance. There's no shot. I don't think this is a round win. Now, Burglar going to make it very possible, but I don't think he's ready. Yeah, Oxarka takes him down with the SMG. And this is just, honestly, it's depressing, right? HRT and Adderall, they get around. They give us some hope. MCS Gaming go down to a little small buy, and then MCS Gaming win the little small buy and rip the hope right out of HRT and Adderall. Just completely gone.
Look, those double MP9s are so rough to go up against, especially because it's such a tight spot.
Yeah.
You know, the weapons are just going to rip and shred. We're able to recover the rifles, and then, well, the rest is history at that point. You know, you're down by 2, and they got the rifles. They already have SMGs, and now, you know, you're basically 4-3 on, you know, better buys. And all you can do is get one more, and now they're full. And so it's, here we go for the last-ditch effort, final match point for MCS. They've got to get one more. Scorchy, you know, springing for the extra cash, getting the op here. Able to get 1, almost 2, trying to make a second one appear. That does not happen.
Ooh, okay. Kept even still. Spams through the smokes are good. Jay Breezy able to take down Raven. It is a 3v3. Aaron is extremely low, but again, said this last game, it's a repeat. If there's one player you don't mind having low, it is your Opper. Let's Kills need to start coming through, and yeah, Ogura's got one, and the spam not quite
he ran
there,
out.
going down to the op, but Jay Breezy has an opportunity to win this, and as the op shot is fired, is HRT and Adderall going to go down? Does he have a kit? That is game! MCS Gaming completely dominate HRT and Adderall on their own map pick, and it is bye-bye see ya for HRT and Adderall. MCS Gaming, from an absolute disaster class on a Mirage CT side to a miraculous comeback to domination on your own map pick. You got to be feeling good coming out of this one. Absolutely.
And now we at least know one of two teams that are going to be making it to the grand finals, which one will be MCS Gaming. So congratulations to that. Scorchy coming out on top as our MVP for the match, but also notably, and probably why this didn't go as well as it probably did, is Raven was only at 9 and 13. So Raven, who was a absolute cornerstone for the first map, who made most of those rounds possible, it did not perform very well this time around. And they still got 6 rounds with him not performing. And so I think, when you base that on, your cornerstone player who has to perform, and when they don't, bad things happen. So, was that the ultimate goal, thing that, broke the back? I mean, Angel still had 18, Aaron had 14, but it trickled off, after that. So it's just ultimately, we have our scores, we have our lineups here for everybody. And honestly, they did really well just as a whole. Just MCS seemed to just be warmed up. They were confident. You could see in their movement, and they were just able to hit their shots.
Yeah, 100%. And I just want to take a moment to absolutely glaze Scorchy. I mean, match MVP on the first match, right? Map MVP of Mirage, right? That really pioneered that comeback. And map MVP on Ancient, just absolutely dominating this entire series. No credit taken away from any of the other MCS players. Obviously, like you could see by the kill share, everyone did pretty good. Ogura kind of lagged behind, right? But, it is what it is. Every team has to have a player that bottom frags, right? Somebody has to be the bottom frag. But Scorchy said, it's certainly not me. I mean, the impact that he had was phenomenal. He had so many clutch rounds, so many multi-kills. I mean, we got a 1v4 on Mirage, and then another 1v4 on Ancient. Like, I mean, just, you can't ask for a better performance from your top frag like that. I mean, just absolutely. Disgusting stuff.
Yeah, he did great, and, that was just his best. We saw him do 1v3s, 1v2s, or even just getting 2 right off the rip. He was definitely a very pivotal portion of the team's success on both maps. And again, I think if I'm not mistaken, he's had at least 5 or 6 clutch rounds that if he died, those rounds would have been lost.
Yeah. So
the fact that if he hadn't done those clutches and he hadn't performed right now, the score would be a whole lot closer. So, absolute shout outs to him. But absolutely, they did a great job. Both teams did. HRT did a fantastic job. Map 1 just could not find their footing on Ancient for whatever the reason is, and it's not that they are potentially bad at Ancient. It's just the MCS is just that good. They have their plans, they stuck to it, and they had that communication and was ready to go here for map number 2. And so we didn't have to go to map number 3. That was going to be Anubis, but we just didn't have to get there. We've already got our first team set in stone for our grand finals, which will be coming up here later. So congratulations one final time for MCS for being able to go ahead and secure that position.
Yeah, MCS Gaming going to be moving on to the grand finals, as you said. Coming up, though, we have the last semi-final. There we go. Couldn't get the word out, but we've got, I can't remember the team. What is it? Make Your Mind?
Milky.
Yep. Make
Milky
Your Mind
Gooners.
and Milky Gooners. What a name. But yeah, that's going to be coming up here in just a short few minutes. We are going to send you guys to a break, a little BRB screen, let the casters rest our voices, but we'll be right back with the action. So you guys don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss this next game. Plenty of action coming up. We'll see you guys in a bit.